Hey guys, this is Jerry Brewer, and today I want to talk about Jose Bautista, and particularly the topic is a flying open. Jose Bautista is one of my favorite hitters to look at for simple reasons. If you look over the last 5 years, if you go by WRC plus, he's number 4. He's one of the best hitters in the league, and I really like him because he's a smaller guy. I try to study smaller guys. He's about 6 foot, 200 pounds, so we know he's not achieving his success just on pure brute strength. He's actually swinging the bat really well, and so I really like studying his swing. And so let's just go through one of his swings. And so when I'm watching it, one thing that just pops in my head is this cue of flying open and pulling off the ball. And we just look at Bautista, and it just snaps in my head all this stuff I've heard about keeping the front side closed and pulling your shoulder out. And if you look at Bautista, it kind of looks like he's doing that. So let's go through this cue and I think about this in terms of Jose Bautista Day. So if you Google what should you be doing with your front shoulder, you've heard it so often. Don't fly open, don't pull off the baseball. Some things. This front shoulder flies open and this hip releases too early and the front foot lands open. Oh, the horror and the bad things that happen. The bat drops, back shoulder dips. Oh no! And so we see a lot of drills aiming at correcting this, and one of them I'm showing here with this guy is just basically not turning at all and just swinging with all arms. You can see how deep in his swing he is with basically no rotation, and he's just swinging all arms. We just watch this in full speed. And the effort here is to try to keep this front side closed. If you YouTube this video, you'll find it. So it's really a bad deal. And when we watch Jose Bautista, we'll see something quite a bit different. So let's go back to this first view. And so as he's coming in, finishing his stride, he's going to really open that front foot up. Oh my goodness, and that front knee is going to point towards the second baseman, and watch the front shoulder. Boy, it really looks like it's flying open. It looks like the bat is dropping and his rear shoulder is dropping, and everything. This is on an outside pitch. What's happening here? What is Jose Bautista doing? Let's look at another one. This one's kind of zoomed in. And you see the same thing. He's really opening that front foot. And then there goes that front shoulder. He's really pulling off the ball. And so what gives? And well, is this a bad cue? Well, in essence it can be. It has no context. What I'm trying to provide here is some context, so we can get an emphasis or get an idea of how to use this. So let's take a look at another one. Here he is from the front. Same thing, really going to open up that front shoulder. And that's what I love. Watch the picture here. Oh man, yeah, that's not good. And so he just yanks this ball into the stands. Let's go back a little bit. Let me pop back. So he's finishing his stride and then boom, really opening up. Let's watch it from the side. So here he is, and what I want us to see is this. He's very open right here, but as he's finishing his stride, he's very close. He's got his front hip turned in, his front knee is turned in, his front ankle is turned in, and he's very square here. He's not opening too early. That's really the cue here, is we don't want to open our front side too early. You don't want to leak out. Cues of keep the front side closed and don't pull off the ball. We need to provide these things context. And so if you look at Bautista here, he's in a very coiled position, very strong position. But from here, he is going to open up, and he's going to open up hard. That's in these very 4 frames. He is opening that front leg as much as he can, and he's getting that front shoulder back and around to get that good attack angle. Very, very powerful movement. He's not starting to open up here, but waiting, and then right as we're about to put the front foot down, he opens that front leg, and it's going to allow his body to turn. See how much shoulder rotation, hip rotation he has very early in his swing. The bat hasn't moved a whole lot, but man, his body has. 1 frame into pass heel contact, and 2 frames, he is turned. Tremendous amount of shoulder rotation, tremendous amount of hip rotation. He is in essence pulling off the ball, but controlled. We don't have to eliminate this shoulder rotation, this hip rotation. It's very powerful. We need it in the swing. We just have to sequence it and do it at the right time. So we'll see another swing from the side. And we'll see the same thing. As he's finishing the stride, he's very closed off here. His front hip is in, front knee is in. He's very coiled. Back hip is rotated. Front shoulder down and in. But from here, he's going to open up. That front leg is going to open up. his front shoulder is going to open up. He's going to take the slack out of that front arm, drop this rear shoulder, and kill it. And he is not going to worry about staying closed on this front side. When it's time to open up and swing the bat, that's exactly what he's doing. Very, very powerful movements. So, instead of just saying things like, keep the front shoulder from flying open, don't pull off the ball, let's provide some context. Let's provide some sequence to the swing and learn when to use these movements, because they can be very beneficial into the swing. And you can become a top 5 hitter just like Jose Bautista at 200 pounds. Very, very good movements. Alright guys, just the legal stuff. Videos are courtesy of MLB Advanced Media. I'm using this under the Fair Use Act. And if you have any questions on this, let me know. But again, every cue we do needs some contacts. Don't overdo a drill or overdo a cue that's going to prevent us from doing good movements in the baseball swing. All right, guys.